All right, so the simple trick I used to cut that particular neck is not anything serious. Okay, this is just like you're going to cut normal princess dart. If you know how to cut princess dart, if you don't know how to do that, the link below can lead you to my princess dart cutting process, even the sewing process and the padding process. Okay, so this is like normal princess cut right now. Okay, so you have to join the princess dart line. All right, when you're done joining the princess dart line, you're going to pad the lining and also join the lining separately. Okay, when you're done, we're going to place them together and you see what I'm trying to talk about right now. Okay, so right here we've joined the breast dart line, and if you see right now, I joined them separately. Okay, that's the line in there, and this is the main material. And also I do the same to the back. Okay, this is the back. There's a little dart. I held the dart on the back separately. Also, you can see the lining. I held the dart separately. I didn't just catch them together because I want the main material and the lining to be separate at all time. So now I'm going to show you guys how we're going to cut out the neck. You know, this thing that I'm showing right now is not that other people don't have different pattern of cutting that same neck. They do, but all I'm just trying to do is to simplify something to show you the easy way to do things, and also the balanced way. You can see the front right now is balanced. So if you want to cut the arm line now, you just cut it straight, and by the time you finish sewing, it will still be as balanced as this. Okay, so I'm going to do my markings right now so you can see what this whole thing will look like. Okay, so right now what you need to do is to locate the center. If you see this line right here, okay, this gator is the middle of the dress, so you locate the center and fold it into two. Okay, make sure this whole part are equal, then you place it and you arrange this whole place. Make sure the whole line and everything is set. Okay, you can see it right now. So right here now, let's say if you want to do this kind of thing, whatever your main breast length is, okay, the breast length of this particular dressing is 14.5, so I've reduced 1 inches from it. You can see right now, if you want to put this kind of turtleneck on this kind of style, you don't make the breast length exactly what it is. You have to reduce half inches from it. So I brought my back to 14. Okay, you can see that right now. So from here, for the average person I'm sewing for right now, I will not want the wide. The neck is going to be 16, so which means that 16 right now, if I have 4.5 inches as the wideness where I'm going to extend the neck, it's not bad. Okay, then you will mark the place. Okay, this is the actual place where the neck is coming to. Then you have to cut this place a little bit because the neck is not, the turtleneck is not just straight on top of the shoulder line there. So you have to curve this place a little bit. All right, from here you take it back to where the shoulder is. Then from there now you can take this back. All right, I don't know if you can see this. I just have to ruffle it with this pen. All right, you take it back to the armpit. And this is how simple I think this whole thing is supposed to be. And also I have this particular design I want to put in front of it. So the design is supposed to be around here. Okay, it's supposed to be around this area. It's gonna extend out like this while the neck is still here. So I'm gonna need to create a V around my neck here. All right, so that's not, this particular one here is not for you if you don't want to do something like this, but this is the one that concerns this particular lecture right now, how you can cut this armpit easy way. I don't know if someone is professional enough, they can actually cut this whole pattern during their cutting process, but I think the best way to do it is this way. And it doesn't really mean that it's only princess cut you can use to do this particular style. If you want to cut a double-sided breast dart, you can do it. If you want to cut a straight breast dart, instead of the line going like this, it comes straight, you can equally do that. But the reason why I recommend princess dart is that princess that line actually end at the armpit, so which means the armpit area will not be puffed, just like you are seeing on the picture that I've already made the main style. Okay, so what we're just going to do right now, I'm going to cut out this particular part out right now so you see what it looks like. Okay, so this is it. Then before you open this particular one, don't forget about the back. Okay, since the front and the back are the same, you're going to bring the back forward and place this one to it. Okay, make sure these lines are straight. All right, and also you're going to lift this one up a little bit because the breast darts here have to really pop up. Okay, so this is the main line right now. This is how it's supposed to be. So this is the zip allowance. The zip allowance is still there. Then you just use that same front to cut the back. All right, if we open the back, this is what we got. All right, the neck is going to be here. All right, and this is the front. Okay, so right now you need to sew this place right now and here, then you turn it. Okay, so as for me that want to add a V design in front of my own, now you can see it right there. I have to cut my V right now. All right, I will cut my V line right now, so I'm just gonna cut it right in front of you in case you still want to sew yours like that even without the accessory, because my accessory is supposed to be coming on top of the dress like this. Okay, my accessory is supposed to be coming on top of the dress, while the neck end here, the accessory is going to go back. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I hope this should really help you. Here we go. All right, just as simple as this. So I'm gonna keep up with this lecture so you can still see what's coming up. I just want it to be a summary from one section to another one. So here we go. I finished joining the whole thing. I even fixed the neck, but I'm so sorry I wasn't able to show how I managed to fix the turtleneck. Maybe I'll make that a lecture for another day if it's necessary. Okay, so this is just the way it is, and I've not really placed this particular accessory yet because I'm gonna have to finish my whole sewing before I place this applique. So this is like the front of the dress right now. You can see the V that I'm talking about. The V is actually representing the little space that is going to show around here. Why I bent this one to the back. Okay, so this is the best I could come up with this kind of thing. All right, and I told you the last time when I curved this place, I told you the turtleneck is not going to be exactly straight. Okay, why? Because these have to relax. This is where the person shoulder line is coming from. Okay, this have to be the person shoulder line. Why this one will come around the person's neck. Okay,